Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Capricorn. I am the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is an extended reading for Capricorn for the week of July 17th through the 23rd, 2023. But do understand that energy is timeless, so anytime that you're seeing this, if the message or the title or just the energy vibes with you, then there could be messages most definitely meant for you in this reading. Okay, Capricorn. So, like I said, this is the extended. If you want to check out the first video that goes into deeper detail with all of this, at least the first part, then go and check that out on my YouTube, which is the Cannastrologer Tarot. Real quick, though, to recap, my nose is itching. I'm getting like itchy all over the place as soon as I get into this. So first off, the title. What I titled the last reading, and it'll be the title of this reading too, but with extended. Big changes taking place in body, mind, and spirit, and this is why. The first two cards that we pulled was Rejuvenate and Embrace Your Power. I feel like some of you, maybe even many of you, have been closed off to your personal power, your personal superpowers, and it's time to really embrace what is deep within, right? How do you do that? By rejuvenation. I feel like some of you are so spent right now with everything that you've been dealing with, and there's a lot. It's all showing. It's coming up to the surface in this. You've been dealing and so involved and engulfed with what's been going on around you that you haven't been taking time for yourself. It's all about healing. And because of the planetary retrogrades that we're going through, by the end of this week, we're going to be in 7 retrogrades. Healing is a big part of it. Chiron retrograde, especially, which starts on Sunday and lasts, I want to say, through December 26th. That's all about healing, letting bygones be bygones, putting past in the past, and focusing on yourself and what is needed to move you forward. So then we have physical health. And underneath the deck was connection with physical health. And actually, I can show this card on here because this is not on YouTube. We've got number 5, vitality, strength, body image, and balance. And so there could be some of you that are like really focused on your body image, on your physique, your hair, your looks, whatever it is. A vitality, strength, body image, and then all bringing that into balance. So we're talking about, changing up your diet, changing up your sleeping schedule, changing up, any kind of meditation practices. And if you don't have any or don't do any of that, that's like literally what you need to be bringing into your physical world. Why? Because of connection, universal oneness, interconnection, love, and support. And not just finding it outside of yourself, but finding it within yourself too, Capricorn. So then we also pulled Uranus, card number 9, which is genius. It's all about the planet of genius. But also the corresponding tarot card to this is the 3 of Swords, and it's about, big changes that some of them are heartbreaking. Like you're seeing things at face value now. People have disappointed you, shown their true colors, and so it's like the silver lining to that is growth. And so it's being able to recognize patterns in people in the ways that they are. And now that you see it, it's like now you can grow from that lesson. It's like, I see, how you treated me in this situation. I see that you don't have any desire to change. So what do I do about that? Well, I have to change my perception, and I have to change my way of thinking because I don't align with that. And so in order for me to move forward, I have to shift my gears, right? Then we have Saturn, truth, and the corresponding tarot card to that is the Tower. It's either this is the Tower and this is the 3 of Swords or vice versa, but the truth of the situation is coming out. And as shocking as it is, it's brought everything kind of to a humbling crumble, if you will. It's like something that's humbled you greatly. But the Tower card is all about something crumbling down to the foundation because it wasn't ever built on a stable foundation in the first place. The beauty and benefit of the Tower coming down in any kind of situation is that once it's crumbled, it can be built again on a more solid, stable foundation. That's what needs to be done in some type of a situation. What is that situation? Well, it's the Devil, the Seven of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Oh my God. So what we're looking at here, Capricorn, you've had a lot going on. Devil is the overall energy, the Seven of Swords, main issue, and the Four of Pentacles is outcome. Well, that makes a lot of sense because the Devil is all about, first off, the devil is the sign of Capricorn. So this is just you showing up in your own reading. But what I feel like is in the past, recent past, you were dealing with some kind of major toxic cycle, major toxic situation, whether it's too much work, whether it's infidelity, whether it's toxicity, that could be over drinking or drugs or overeating or any kind of overindulgence, right? That toxicity led to, and this could be you or it could be the other person that you're dealing with, but that toxicity led to a Seven of Swords issue. And that Seven of Swords is like my least favorite card. It's manipulative tactics. It's sneaking and theft and backstabbing and, you know, talking smack about each other. And it's just very malicious and unsettling, right? It's like somebody trying to plot on somebody else, right? And what that has, like, why the outcome is the Four of Pentacles, that's somebody holding back. That's somebody not wanting to give and take as easily as they have before, and with good reason. It's like it's caused somebody to want to, you know, pull back their energy, basically, and not want to share any of their resources. It's also, Four of Pentacles talks about, you know, getting into alignment with what your finances and stuff are. But it's just like somebody like not wanting to have to deal with the situation of the past anymore and taking time for yourself, embracing your power, maybe switching up your health a little bit, focusing on connection, love, and oneness, and not any of this other negative energy. So what we're going to do now is clarify the situation. There was definitely toxicity in the past too, because the song that I had on shuffle for you, Capricorn, was called Ball and Biscuit by the White Stripes. And it even says it in the song. It says, you know, we'll get clean together, talking about toxicity in the past. But also it mentions a lot about like seventh sun. We're going through 7 planetary retrogrades right now. And it says, I know you don't care about me now, but soon enough you'll care by the time I'm done. So let's have a ball and a biscuit, sugar, and take our sweet little time about it. So it's like somebody doesn't really care, or somebody thinks that somebody doesn't care right now about the situation at hand, but when it's said and done, they will in the long run. And so that's, I feel like that's just somebody saying, you know what, I am escaping this toxicity. I'm done with it. I don't want to deal with it. I'm moving on. I'm focusing on myself. I'm embracing my power. I'm calling back my power. And it's time for me to focus on me through rejuvenation, physical health, which is a genius idea, to be honest with you. Genius idea. And that's the truth. That's the truth of a situation. All right, what do we have for Capricorn? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity, please, spirits. Be with us and our Capricorn friends. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Wands energy as we go into clarification. This makes a lot of sense. Fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but this is very passionate energy. I'm hearing he said, she said. It's like what he said, she said. There could be competition around you, maybe at work, maybe in a family situation, maybe within friends or colleagues. It's like somebody clamoring to the top, and or just like fighting amongst each other. It could be in, like I said, family, friends, whatever. But it's very passionate energy. So, and it can get toxic. But it can also just be like competitive. You could be competing, you could be in some kind of sports, something like that too. All right, what do we have for the devil? What we want to clarify. Get my notes here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to look at. All right. So we're going to clarify the situation with the devil. We're going to get a solution to the issue with the Seven of Swords, and then we're going to get advice from Spirit with that Four of Pentacles. So let's get into this. What is the clarification for the devil for Capricorn, please? Let's clarify the devil. Don't even. Shut up. As soon as I saw it flip, I couldn't believe it. It's the devil. So Capricorn, this is a highly toxic situation that you're trying to walk away from. Man, that's insane. So you were definitely dealing with the devil. You were definitely dealing with toxicity. Now, whether this is yourself or another person, I feel like you are fully aware of the toxicity that you're dealing with right now. Now, for some of you, you may even be realizing that you are the toxic person. That's kind of hard to chew on, okay? But for others of you, you're realizing that you're realizing the level of toxicity, and it hurts. Like you're saying to yourself, this isn't the way it's supposed to be. This isn't, when, people shouldn't treat people this way, right? Well, yes, they shouldn't, but unfortunately it happens. Okay, so it's like the reality of what's happening is coming to surface, or has come to surface, and it's just like, dang. And so that's where rejuvenate comes from, and embracing your power. It's like you've got to step back and be able to take care of your physical health, because it's taking a toll on you, mentally, physically, mind, body, spirit, right? And that's where the title came from. So let's get a solution to this issue with the Seven of Swords. What's the solution to the Seven of Swords for Capricorn? How do we get past this? Justice. Ooh. Justice and or karma kind of fell to the side like that, so we could read it in either direction. But I feel like somebody's going to be getting justice in a situation. It could be through court. It could be through just separating yourself from a situation. Like, for instance, if you've got a really toxic, say you've got like a narcissist business partner, all right, and you realize now how toxic of a situation it was, and now what you have to do in order to rid yourself of this situation is to get away, right? Well, the justice in the situation is getting away. You may have to sever, the relationship, sever the cords with that Seven of Swords energy, even if you kind of sneak away, But the justice in the situation is that you are freeing yourself and balancing things out again by focusing on you. And the karma of the situation is that they no longer have your energy to harvest off of. Okay? Yeah, I feel like if anything was done in the past and it was manipulative, sneaky, theft, anything like that, justice is being served. Somebody's getting justice, the other person is getting their karma. Faux show. You were either dealing, and I'm hearing there could be two devils in the situation, like two people in the past that were working out of devil energy. This is for some of you, not all of you. But you could have been in cahoots with somebody, right? And you're both working from lower vibrational energies, and justice is coming to the situation. And it could have, if that's the case, you guys will both be getting justice and or karma, right? Take it as it resonates. I'm just channeling here. So What's the advice from Spirit with the Four of Pentacles? What's this holding back? What's the Four of Pentacles advice from Spirit for Capricorn, please? Page of Wands. New beginning. Pages are messengers. They're usually somebody younger. This could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. This is like, so the Page of Wands is like, it's like being at the beginning of something again. So where aces are like passionate new beginnings, like this has already started, and so somebody's kind of like a student, like embarking on a new path, a new career, a new journey that they could be passionate about, or that you could be passionate about. I feel like you're going to be holding back your feelings, holding back your finances, just kind of being very timid as far as, what exactly you're going to give moving forward. But you're doing it with a much more carefree type of spirit. It's like, I feel like you realize what needs to be done, and you're even excited about getting past all of this, right? But it's like those lessons that you just got through, it stings a little bit. Okay, underneath the deck, and I told you I felt like it could be like court or something like that. You've got Judgment underneath the deck. So there's justice in a court situation that's coming through, and this has to do with Ten of Cups. So somebody could be getting a big payout, whether that's you or another person, but it's going to bring like this Ten of Cups energy to a situation. Happy home, happy life, happy wife, right? Somebody is going to be judged based on their actions of something that will involve and or has to do with the Ten of Cups situation. I'm also hearing that this Page of Wands may not be you. It could be, it could be, absolutely, but it also could be somebody else in the situation who's getting justice. The person who's getting justice can now start off as a Page of Wands on this new path. It's like a new way of life. Okay? Because they've broken free from all of this toxic energy. So that's really interesting. It's that mind, body, spirit. All right, now what do we have for the Kabbalah Tree of Life Oracle? These do not want to shuffle today. Yeah, you guys are getting this a little bit late. I do apologize. So I started doing extendeds, and while I love them, I know it's going to take a while to pick up on, but it's like I'm doing double the work, double the readings. But that's okay. It's good practice for me. It's more content for my viewers and subscribers, and even deeper, more profound messages, right? I like how it breaks up. That way I'm not rambling every single reading for almost 40 minutes. Now I can break it down, break it apart, and focus on the message that needs to come out. What do we have for the Kabbalah Tree of Life Oracle for Capricorn, please? What do we have for Capricorn, please? Nothing. Nothing wants to come out. Okay. What do we have for Capricorn? Okay. Underneath the deck, we have agitation. That makes a lot of sense. There's somebody agitated in this situation for sure. It's underlying energy. And, while yes, it could be you agitated at the situation at hand, I really honestly feel like it's the other person. And then we have the point. Number 14, I giggle because I was like, let's break. I like breaking this down so I can, focus on the point of each reading better. And then there goes the point. So let's see what this is all about. I'm hearing the song, let's get down to business. Do, one more night. Do, just like this. Let's get down to business. So it's like, let's get down to business. What's the point of the situation? Like, let's get down to the point of the matter. That's like why I'm singing it in my head. So excuse me for that. You are at the point of taking a creative initiative, whether you know it or not. Allow space for this to emerge. Do not take on more routine tasks than you need to. Though you cannot tease a new idea out before it's time, you can recognize and respect the hidden gestation that is taking place and be ready to give it form when it emerges. Such moments are precious. Keep the memory of the creative spark in mind, and it will help you when the times are bleak. So possible meanings: creative activity, a discovery. That is that Tower card. Like I said earlier, towers don't necessarily have to be bad towers. I feel like there's going to be some big discovery, and it kind of changes your direction in something. The arts, a new impulse, a source of energy still in its early stages, a sexual attraction, the possibility of a new relationship. And it doesn't have to be physical. It could be in anything. It could be friendship, platonic, business, otherwise, right? But there's going to be a point, a time and place in something where all of a sudden you're just going to be like, that's what I need to do. I need to switch my mindset, focus in this direction. I need to change my diet, get back to the gym, and, get on a new schedule for this and this and this. And it's like that is going to create this new Page of Wands energy in which you won't necessarily be holding back anymore, but it'll be more of balance, right? It'll be like more balancing your finances, gaining more pentacles so that you can hold on to them and save more. Okay. All right. What else do we have with the magical spell cards? I just saw friendship and magical powers. It's embracing your power, your personal power. Here's the thing, my readings are meant for high vibing energies, okay? I don't read for low vibing frequencies. I don't. And so, justice, again, seeing the justice card. So if you're a low vibing energy, a low vibing person, and you're watching my readings, many of you are saying, well, I'm not that person. I'm not the devil. Well, yes, you are. Let's be honest with ourselves, right? But if you're a high vibing Capricorn, and you're like, well, this definitely sounds like people that I've been dealing with, then you don't have anything to worry about. Okay, don't overthink and psych yourself out in any of these situations. But I really do feel like, at least for somebody's storyline, that there was one or more very toxic individuals that are about to come and get their own karma. There's going to be justice in a court situation. I see it right here. It's the judgment and justice right there. And that's going to come into a very happy Ten of Cups judgment for somebody starting out on a new path. So take that as it resonates. And I feel like I have to say that for like a low vibing Capricorn who may be watching this. Like, basically, your karma's coming to you, buddy. But don't kill the messenger. That's all I am. One more. Capricorn. Yeah, everybody's like, oh, you have to give out messages of love and light. And I do. I try to keep it on the positive all the time. But tarot isn't exactly forgiving. And also, I'm not going to sit there and fluff up situations and scenarios where the truth really should be spoken. Truth. The truth shall set you free. I heard that earlier in the first reading. The truth shall set you free. Okay. Underneath the deck, number 40, psychic protection. Around me now, a shield of gold protecting me, strong and bold. So Spirit's protecting you. You've got psychic protection, or psychic protection is being exercised in your situation. Somebody could be 40 years old. This also could Situation could have to do with a house or a home, because we've got 4 plus 0 equals 4, and that's all about foundation, structure, actual home, okay? Like a dwelling. Could even be like an office building. Take it as it resonates. Top of the deck. Number 13, energy. I've been talking about you got to have the right kind of energy, you know, to really receive messages from my readings, but a light inside my fire divine, energy fill me, make me shine. Energy, embracing your power, rejuvenating yourself so that you can replenish the energy within you, right? That's the point. Oh, look, we also have 13, 14, 15 up here. That's interesting. So corresponding numbers are always significant because, or consecutive numbers are always significant because it just means, you know, everything's lining up in alignment with the message, with the reading. So if you're feeling like you need more energy, more power, more strength, you know, just overall rejuvenation, use this mantra, a light inside my fire divine, energy fill me, make me shine. Number 13, again, is 4. 1 plus 4. I'm sorry, 1 plus 3 is 4. And that's all about foundation, structure. Did I say that already? And then number 14 here with the point, 1 plus 4 is 5, and that's all about change of direction. So switching something up, and I feel like that's your energy. I feel like that's your mentality towards the situation. You're ready to move on. You're not going to put up with it anymore. Okay, what do we have to close this message out with divination of the ancients, please? Spirits. What? Okay. I just heard shuffle this. That's why. Okay. Underneath the deck, we've got dice, gambles. So somebody could have taken a gamble with something, and I'm feeling like this is not something that you should be gambling with. It's like the roll of the dice, right? Or roll of the die. It also reminds me of Las Vegas. It's where I live. But somebody took a gamble with something. Now, for some of you, it actually could be a good gamble. It's like you may have taken a gamble with something or someone. And that could still be in process. Like it could be attached to this 10 of cups, right? But for others of you, if you're attached to the lower vibing frequencies, then that gamble was not a good gamble. Like if you were, for instance, and hear me out, if you were the Capricorn energy that teamed up with another devilish energy, it was a bad gamble. Bad gamble. But if you're like the Capricorn that's dealing with the devil, dealing with another toxic energy, you're getting your justice in a situation, and that's a good gamble. Because you'll be getting the payout in the end. Now, the card that fell out for top of the deck is numerology, precision. And numerology is like what I've been doing with all of these numbers. I see numbers all the time and how they add up with each other. Or like if you're seeing a lot of like 777, 666, which is actually a good number, not a bad one. I know everybody thinks so. But 12, 12, 10, 10, things like that, right? I pay attention to that. So let's read what numerology means for this reading, and then we will close it out. We're already at 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. You guys are getting a little longer read, so it's my apologies for this being so late. I started a new job, that's why. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. But also, like I said, now I'm also doing extended, so it's like I'm doing double readings, and it takes a lot of time to do these tarot readings. So if you're feeling called to, tips and donations are appreciated. I've got those links in the description below. If you're seeing this in the extended anyway, you've already purchased one of my packages for $777, where you get all of the extendeds. So, my appreciation to you. Everything that you have worked for hangs in the balance, so it is vital that you go through every detail thoroughly. You cannot afford to make errors at this time. Focus and precision will help achieve the results that you desire. If you're serious about eliminating debt, step away from poverty consciousness and negative thinking. If you want to draw more money to you, clean and organize your physical environment so as to make room for it to come. That's been a big message too, especially with this new moon in Cancer. Cancer is all about like cleaning your house, home, and your everything around you. Like, go clean your room. Like, peace of mind, clean home. What is it? They say cleanliness is godliness. So go clean your room. Keep a record of all of your expenditures. Drop a profit and loss sheet to record your income and expenses. Check your bank statements carefully. That's this energy, the Four of Cups energy. Four of Pentacles energy. Research utility and other companies to find the best rates. It's time to take back control. So your accuracy wins you a sought-after position. Number sequences confirm a message. An important event coincides with an auspicious date. Keep visualizing a preferred balance on your bank statement. I love that. I literally just last week wrote myself, I was out of checks. Go figure. I don't even use them that much anymore, but I was out of checks. And instead, I took a deposit slip from my checkbook. And I used it, and I wrote the balance that I desire being deposited into my account. It was great. And what was even funnier is when that happened, this business card falls out of my checkbook. And it was this person that, it's like a contact in which I think it'll be a really good thing for me to know in case certain steps have to be taken in another type of legal pursuit that I'm dealing with myself. So it's really interesting, and it involves a Capricorn. So that said, this is where I'm going to leave you, Capricorn. You really do, you're coming out of a lot, but it seems like it's coming to a point. There will be a judgment. You'll be able to break away one way or the other from this big energy, focusing on your physical health. And really, it's just overall mind, body, spirit. So if this is where we leave each other, then I really do appreciate your time and energy. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe. If you'd like to drop a comment in the comments below, let me know how this resonates. It's always appreciated. And I look forward to reading for you again in the future. I will see you on the flip side. Have a great week. Peace.